That's what I'm gonna start calling myself. Flushman, aka the bad guy.
Say hello to the bad guy.
Right? Hell yeah. Y'all ready? Anything? Anything to put out?
Too late. I'm already recording. It's gonna get put out later.
Say, this is what we talking about, yo.
No, you were sitting here talking shit.
He's out of control. He's out of control.
I'm out of control.
This whole guy
Gene is out of
is
control.
out of control.
Yeah. Hell
You're
yeah.
out of control.
Yeah, all right, yo.
Party's out of control.
Brothers talking shit. All right. What's up, world? This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 81. I am the Flush Man, also known as the Fat Boy. Awesome is the man. I ain't said in a while, but I got no problem calling anybody broadish. I'm the FBFG. Oh, yeah. And I'm the bad guy.
And this is Rel, aka Iceberg Shorty, aka the King of Controversial Comments. I said what I said. I'm at where I'm at. And oh yeah, by the way, Neef be fucking up. This is episode 80. Tell him to get his shit together.
Oh, shit.
All that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who really got that. Let me produce you. You asked me before you fucking start this shit what episode it is, for you stop putting bad information out there. This is episode 82, world.
Oh.
I don't give a fuck.
Yo. 82
like,
episodes.
Hold up, now. No, Cool about to cook. You know what I'm saying? You get back to you fucking up later.
Right.
Cool about to cook.
Silent.
I said my
Silent.
intro. Go ahead, Cool Mike.
It's your guy, Cool Mike, a.k.a. Dr. Mike, a.k.a. the People's Podiatrist, also known as your favorite foot doctor. Call me Dropship Shorty. Call me Crypto Cool. Saturday Night Mike. We're coming to you from the Prophetic Podcast, and we some brothers talking shit.
With your cool ass.
Here.
Hey, man, I'm about to be extra H-Town today, man. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's your homie boy Drew, a.k.a. the Charm Guy, a.k.a. Juice, a.k.a. the Big Beard Bully, the Big Beard Bandit, Mr. Butterscotch, your motherfucking self. Today I'm shining on a motherfucking ass.
Oh, record
You know
in
what I'm
stores,
saying?
album out.
Album out. That shit's popping right now, too. Feeling real good. Ready to pop. I can't lie to you.
I
I'm
know.
ready to
Y'all
pop.
worked up. Hold up. Let me address this shit real quick. 82 episodes. I never fucked up one time. Never. I fucked up one time. My bad, y'all. Episode 82.
You good now?
Yeah, I'm good.
You ready to pod on this?
I'm ready to pod.
fine
Y'all, listen,
evening?
y'all been ready to pod all week. All I've been seeing in the group text is, oh, I'm ready to pod today. We got to start podding. So what's up, man? What y'all want to talk about, man? Let me know. I got the list right here. Juice, go ahead. Juice, what's up?
Man, listen, bro. I've been thinking a lot about what you said, Neef. I've been thinking about what you said. I've been thinking about what a lot of people have said about me in regards to, how I come at women and, I guess I barbaric. I mean, and you wasn't being negative. You brought it to my attention. I may need to reflect, you know what I'm saying? So it's not a knock on you, but I'm just thinking about, how we should respond to our women in our community. And I'm here to say today, I'm doing it the right way. I don't give a fuck. We need men to be men and say, fuck that shit. Hey, Gail King, get that bitch that apology one time. You get that apology
My
one time.
nigga.
That's it. You get
Yo.
one apology. You not finna get two apologies. I'm not finna get on. Hey, Jada, you cool, you cute. Hey, I always said this. I only been to Baltimore twice, but every time I went, two things I noticed. The girls, when I seen them, was fine, and they mama was finer than them. Jada fine, her mama finer than her. That's a Baltimore thing. If y'all don't know that, y'all need to go to Baltimore. That happens. But I'm not gonna apologize. How do you feel? It's just a clip. I ain't seen the whole thing coming out Wednesday. How do you feel he was talking to you when he was talking to her? That's fucking black women problem. Stop feeling like the other woman, and it ain't you. And we gonna talk statistics tonight because a brother by the name of Javon Clark, who I fuck with, great teacher, was talking about some statistics that we need to be aware of. That really, dog, it's like more than fucking half of black men are either married or with their fucking children. It's really not a large percentage of black men out here that's being deadbeats. it's like 81% or something like that, or near, or maybe it's over 70% of women, black women, are single. So that means, hey, most of them deadbeat niggas, that y'all dealing with have more than one baby mama. You keep fucking with them. But anyway, that's a whole nother fucking story. But again, I'm tired of every time a black man has something to say or stand up and say some shit, we have to like emasculate him and he gotta cry. Man, fuck that shit. I'm gonna say that shit. Even if I'm wrong, hey, I'm sorry, and you get one fucking apology. That's it. Bring masculinity back. Make that shit real again.
Hey, Juice, that was beautiful, dog. How you set that shit
Yeah,
up. I'm like, what the
he
fuck
set
the
it
fuck?
up.
Yeah,
He
that's
rocked me to
classic.
sleep.
Yeah, for real. And then crosses it. And then crosses it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I told you, I'm coming with the heater, dog, because it's
Yo,
like,
I ain't even gonna hold you, and we only seen the clip. It ain't came out yet, right? But that John did feel like, how is he said gal. He didn't say black women. He said
no.
gal. And oh my god, I love Jada and Jada Pinkett Smith, and we're gonna have to see how this thing turned out on Wednesday. But that clip right there is like the man apologized. Now we're not sure when. It seems like his apology came before this, probably. So it's like, did that clip feel like once you already correct me on something, or I correct myself, I'm not trying to get beat up no more about some shit I corrected myself on.
You knew that's what it was going to turn into, the apology circus. Now it's turned into more about Snoop than even about Gail. You knew
What
it was
she
going to
did
happen.
wrong, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, she was dead wrong, bro. Listen, she was dead wrong how she carried it. And like, if you not regular, like a regular thinking black person, and you don't think that was like wrong, then you not somebody I want to share many rooms with. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to be around you, but so much, just in general. But yeah, you knew it was gonna turn into the apology circus, man. So that's just what it is. It is what it is, man.
We still gotta give it some time and see how Jada react, because I got faith in her. But that clip right there felt like, looking at Snoop like a cool sucker.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not with it.
And
I'm
listen,
not here for it.
I'm not with that shit at all.
Listen,
I'm
the
not
thing
here
too,
for it.
when they get you at that red table, dog, that's like
I'm not
throwing
going to that. I'm not going. I'm never going.
One man by himself. You see how they
No.
had Will, and that's their husband, brother. Their husband, son-in-law, and father.
That red table ain't got no mythical powers.
Shit, them
Hey.
three women around you, they gonna lock that ass down.
And if I get on there and cry, they can buy
they got
Did
penises.
it look like Snoop about to cry? No, they don't. But cool. Did it look like Snoop about to cry?
Hey, I'm playing cool. I'm with you. I'm going on there talking my shit. I'm being like, look, I'm glad y'all invited me and all, but I meant what
Snoop
I said.
is being phony right now.
Hey, Juice, did you see how Snoop looked?
Bro, he made me want to cry. I was like,
look, she said, oh, I thought you was talking to me. He was like, Snoop, what the, you made doggy style.
Yeah,
you made the fuck up.
Right.
You Snoop
Bitches ain't shit but hoes.
Snoop just got in trouble for wilding at Kentucky. Snoop is being phony right now.
We got to see the interview though.
Nah, he might have been. Hey, dog, listen. I don't know what's up with them Smiths, but they got some power. Hey, she might have really looked in that nigga eyes and made him melt. He just, I'm sorry. Like, he might have did that shit.
Snoop like he about to cry, man.
For real, dog.
I just don't want to be. I never wanted had to be that famous.
Listen, the red table to me.
You know what I'm saying? Where you know where you get clipped and you can't say certain stuff. I don't never want to be that.
Right. Listen, the red table to me feel like Maury, dog. Oh, we need you to come up, Maury. We got a surprise. No, nope. Y'all might as well go ahead and tell me what y'all gotta tell me here. Don't call me up to Maury. I ain't the boy to call up to Maury for a surprise. Fuck all that. Red table.
Funny,
Oh, nah. Jada, talk to me on the phone. We can handle this here. You not putting me on that table.
The camera angles and shit too. They be like, you know what I'm saying? It all started out when we was at the club and shit, and they show the different angles and shit. They be showing the motherfucker.
No, listen, right? Tell me this though. Why the niggas who be at Maury that be cheating on their girls think it's just some random chick in the back trying to get with you?
Nah.
He always get caught up in some. Dog, listen, if you fly all the way to New York from wherever you live at to go to a show and you know you some bullshit, and some chick just randomly come up, I don't believe you. Who sent you, shorty?
Yeah, they never had the opportunity type dude.
That Maury setup be the worst. Like, I'm not even answering my door for nobody, and I go to Maury. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm looking for a room. Nah, wrong room. Keep it stepping. Ain't no mistakes. I know Maury sent you. Look, I look like.
Well, look at the back room camera and check out what she did here. Like, damn,
Right,
you
they
was
be like,
rubbing on her
last-
ass in the green room.
Right.
Randomly, you just think you that bull. You just that bull.
Right.
Y'all ain't setting me up on Maury.
You know, my whole thing. Oh, now look, now check this out. Now, what the fuck is up with this Dwayne Wade? And now he rapping. The nigga rapping now. You a rapper now, nigga? You rapping?
Yo, it's been a big week for D Wade,
You a
dog.
motherfucking rapper now? You didn't
Listen,
talk all this shit, and you a rapper now, nigga? See, I'm mad. I'm mad, Neef. I'm mad.
Boy, let it out.
Because I see the world the way, like, it's a game show. It's a fucking game show, man. It's like, look,
Yeah.
dude, it's like you done went from one extreme. Look, we good. Look, okay, okay, we got it. You're a great dad. You support your son. Get the fuck out the way. Now you're fucking rapping now, nigga. What are you niggas doing out here, man?
Yeah, it's been
Y'all
a crazy.
do anything for that fucking piece of fame. You
It's
already
been-
Bro,
famous.
did Ross bring him out? Is that what I seen?
Yeah,
Listen, you know Ross wrote that shit too.
he probably did.
You know Ross wrote that
What
shit.
he be saying? It's a real rap?
Yeah, it's a real
He
rap. But
trying to-
listen,
He ain't really rapping.
hey,
He
cool.
be
Look,
talking about
the
gay.
last 2 weeks, the last couple weeks, your son situation, then you fuck up the slam dunk contest.
Yeah,
Then you get your number
probably worse.
retired.
That's worse than the Sun situation.
Then you drop, this nigga got a lot going on in 2 weeks. This
Is
nigga like
he
Steve
alright?
Harvey out here.
Then he got a book. Then he got a book or something. No, a documentary.
yes, that he's promoting.
Nigga said he like Steve Harvey out here.
Yeah, listen, this nigga. And that earring, he got the little flash earring hanging, John.
Nah, I don't even know.
Listen, some of the shit Gabrielle got her men ain't too masculine. A lot of that shit, 90% of that shit that he be walking around in.
I'm not with the Jones that be having belts that look like women belts.
See, hey,
around
that,
them.
I ain't gonna disrespect that man, wife.
Right. That's what I ain't. You know what I mean?
You know,
I
hey, look,
pulled
you know
up,
what?
'cause I don't know.
At the end of the day, I gotta say this too. I respect you. Look, I don't want to respect marriages. I don't want to disrespect black women, you know, by talking about one fucked up black woman. So, hey, that's his wife. I'm not gonna disrespect that situation. But I'm gonna tell you this. My wife better not ever come in the fucking house telling me what I'm gonna put on. I'm motherfucking do what I want to do. Hey, that's another thing. Okay, husbands. Let's get to it. Let's talk about this. I'm sorry, Neef. I'm all over the place.
Oh no, go ahead.
Dwayne Wade got me going. Hey man, it's okay to tell your wife no. It's okay to check your wife. If she's not gonna give you the pussy anyway, chances are she's probably not really wanting to fuck you like that. My wife wanna fuck me. So guess what? If I say, oh, you wanna play with me? No. And I'm gonna walk out the house. You know what time it is with the charm guy when he hits the prowl. Cause I might get some pussy out here if you piss me off. So I'm gonna get the pussy when I come back home anyway. So guess what? Fellas, if you know you that nigga, and hey, I'm not putting those tights on. I'm not putting those fucking little loafers on, Gabriel. Do you think I should be doing that in the first fucking? You gotta say no, DwayneAde, and you Dwayne Wade.
Yo,
hey, I'm
unless
not
you like it.
Unless
she
you
doing
like
that to the whole house. She got the whole house like that. They probably got. Listen, I guarantee you, on everything I love, it's baby wipes in every bathroom. These niggas is wiping their ass with baby wipes.
See, what Deep saying.
Listen, you know she. Hold on, you know she. Hold on. Hold on, you know what she in the licking that ass and all that.
Oh,
nigga had to go low on the bar for some reason. Nigga.
Hey, you right. You right.
And you know, so it's baby wipes everywhere. These niggas ain't wiping their ass for toilet paper in their house.
Y'all crazy tonight. Yeah.
Hey, you're right. You're right about that. That's true.
Yo, it's baby wipes everywhere.
Y'all crazy tonight.
And they just for the babies. Shit is.
Hey, can I be honest? Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I use baby wipes too, though, bro.
Ain't nothing
I
wrong
want
with
my
that.
ass clean. Look, I put on fresh clothes. I want to be fresh, and I want
Yeah.
to be fresh. I want to smell fresh. I do. You know, now, damn, is that sensitive that a nigga uses
No,
baby wax after
no,
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 fucking?
no,
that's not out of
no.
bounds.
But you know, like I said, you know, she came out with the whole.
Nigga gotta get low every time he say.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
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 that nigga,
hey,
that
I
nigga
could
in
be
his
the-
house. That's
I
how
could be
real it is.
listening.
That nigga like, hey, no, like.
no, she ass, right?
Like, babe, where the toilet paper at? Oh, it's wipes in there now. All right, okay. I got this big robe for you to put on with these fucking slacks and these fucking pink loafers. Okay.
Are we putting too much on her? Are we putting too much
Yeah,
on her?
Maybe I like Gabby, but I think I don't like the way she do her mouth like that. So I think it's always something, you know, when when people be going through it. But like, you can't listen, man.
We just
You
playing,
can't.
first off. We just playing.
Right. We playing, but you can't change nobody that don't want to change it. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can have an opinion, but like, you know, you still D Wade, like you said.
All right, so while we here, let's go ahead right into Boosie. How y'all feel about Boosie comments? Were they inappropriate as far as what he said when he went on the whole thing about D-Wade's son?
What would make him inappropriate? How he said it?
And
Or
that's what we talked. That's what we talked about last week. How it's not what you say; it's the way you
Man,
say
that's
it. That
Boosie.
I
That's-
I felt. Hold on. I totally
Yeah.
felt what he said. I felt everything
Yeah.
that he said, and I respect. I felt that. But when I heard it, I knew that it wasn't gonna be good for him saying that
see,
shit.
I ain't really. What he said was it? Don't cut his dick off, man. That's
Yeah.
it.
He listen, bro. Listen, bro. It's Boosie. That's not his fan base. Does not give a fuck. They're
Right.
gonna be there.
Right,
Planet
they're not gonna
Fitness.
be affected.
The nigga beat Death Row, motherfucking 8 bodies, Death Row, and fucking cancer. Fuck Planet Fitness.
Right.
Don't nobody
Yo,
give a fuck
that
about
shit
y'all.
was crazy.
That's
Planet
dumb
Fitness
Planet.
said he couldn't come in.
That's stupid Planet Fitness.
I go to 24-hour fitness anyway. We don't. Who goes to Planet? Who wants to go to Planet Fitness? I mean, I'm just being real. I don't want. Y'all don't sponsor us. So
I go to Planet Fitness, but I'm not married to Planet Fitness. But like, don't be on the wrong side of hit.
I ain't
Don't
trying to
be on
get
the.
you banned.
No, I don't give a shit. Don't be on the wrong side of history on some bullshit. Like, you don't even know nothing about Boo. You just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be in it.
Mhm.
Yo, who in Planet Fitness knew Lil Boosie when he walked in? I just kind of feel
Man.
like the people who run Planet Fitness are not aware of Lil Boosie.
Man, Planet
Maybe it's
Fitness don't
me.
know what it. Man, listen, man. Niggas
He can go in there right now.
Niggas say, shout out to America, where you can't wear your hair, but so long like dreads, but you could probably wear a dress if you wanted to.
Right. Well, they was telling these little boys they couldn't graduate and all that with their hair and all that.
Know what I'm
That was the
saying?
That
issue.
was down here. That was
Right.
that was
Let
down
the
here.
dude
The dude.
Running in
Yeah.
Texas too, where the little boy came with a dress. I'm just saying that's what you know.
Yeah,
that's
the
what-
dude. Yeah, it's right in the. It's Mount Bellevue. It's like right by. It's outside of Houston. It's not too far. But yeah, I mean, pretty much that's what happened with him. You know,
get more
they said
support
that
with
he had to
with
cut
that,
it.
yeah.
He had to cut it if he wanted to graduate. It's like, dude, like.
So don't these little girls walk around with long hair? You don't tell them, yo, you got to cut your
Yeah.
hair. Or if a little
Right.
white boy walking around with long hair, you're not gonna tell him, yo, you got to cut your hair. Why is this black boy with dreads? Why is this an issue? Shit crazy. While we're on Lil Boosie, since we're here already, we were blessed with a comment where Lil Boosie was talking about someone who was younger than him, wanting him to teach. The young guy wanted Lil Boosie to teach him how to eat pussy. Stop. That's not a conversation. I've never had a conversation with another man on how to eat pussy.
Right.
Never.
Hold on.
That's
What?
weird. Hold on. That's weird. You ain't see the video?
I ain't
One
seen
of
it
us
either.
sent the video. I thought I sent it to y'all. I thought Josh sent it. I thought Jordan sent it.
Man, what
That's
the
not even.
fuck?
Hold on. They ain't even it
That
though.
sound like some Jordan shit.
They ain't even it. So he says to the younger, he said,
Jordan probably
you
said
went-
that. Yeah.
listen, he said, you in 11th grade. No, you got to get some time before I teach you how to eat pussy, right? Then he say, oh yeah, you got a pretty mouth. You got, he said he got some fluffy lips and all this other shit.
Who said that?
Boosie.
Is this on?
Listen, hold on. In the black community, we don't play them kind of games.
Nothing about it.
We don't play them kind of game. Black men, black straight men, we don't play no games where though we talk in any way. We don't joke about no sexual shit with no other man or nothing like that. That's not what we do.
Never.
You know what I mean, I told niggas before, because I had this situation where I said this on the podcast a long time ago. I had a homie, my OG. He be like, you got them pretty ass teeth. Well, listen, my man, that's what we not gonna do. You mean you don't speak on my mouth. Point blank, period. We don't play them games. Yeah, I mean, we don't speak on another man's mouth, like, you know what I'm saying, at all. He talking about, oh, you got your lips, look, the ladies gonna love that. Like, how'd you sizing that man's lips up? You had that with one of them little masks from the hospital around Boosie. This nigga tripping.
Yeah, nigga say Boosie, nigga got to wear a Rona mask for Boosie.
Yeah. What you got to operate? Nah, man, Boosie coming through. You with a mask? This nigga looking at lips. Yeah, Boosie the Lord. Y'all gotta watch. I wish y'all had seen that video before we talked about this shit, because y'all would have been bugging out watching this.
Hey,
Dang,
Boosie, I don't want no drama because I know, you know.
Right.
Man, listen. He all the way in the Louisiana.
You know he with the drama.
That nigga with that shit for real. So hey, you know, I'm right here. You see y'all niggas up there.
They say he beat cancer, a death row.
Eight.
Nigga, listen, nigga, don't catch that. Hold on,
8 counts of murder.
Yeah, 8 counts of murder.
Don't catch that Wilder.
The hood cancer.
Don't come up and catch that Wilder.
Oh, Wilder. Oh,
wow. Hey, can I say something about that?
Go ahead.
Hey, black people. Oh, go. Cool. You want it?
No, I said go, Juice.
Okay. Hey, black people. Listen, man, I get on a lot of other people, and I get on us, but I'm gonna get on y'all right now. Everything isn't a motherfucking conspiracy. Listen, for the boxing fans, Ryan Davis put this out already. Go check him out. He talked about this and he gave a great explanation. But let me talk to y'all for a minute. Boxing fan, people who watch boxing and who understand boxing have always known that Deontay Wilder could never box. He's not a great fighter. He's got power, and he ain't really fought nobody. Okay? Fury just said, hey, I can really box. Nigga, I'm not, he's not to me no top fucking tier fighter either. But he can fucking box. All he had to do was outbox him. And he won, and he'll win again. If they do a third one, he's going to win again. That's why the nigga fired his trainer. I would have been better off training fucking Deontay Wilder.
Did he already fire him?
Yeah, he fired him.
No, you talking about Fury fired this trainer, right?
No. Wilder fired his trainer. Yeah, for throwing in the towel.
He should have fired this trainer, because if you watch the fight, he ain't had no legs from the fucking first round. After the first round, Wilder ain't had no legs. He ain't had no power behind his punches. Nothing. It must have came from the air thing. And they said he had some where it throw off your balance or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He was all the way messed up. Like, end of the day, for me, when me watching the fight, when I get to the 5th round and I'm seeing that what he's throwing ain't got no power and the punches he's taking is going to hurt him permanently forever. That's the risk you're taking. You get what I'm saying? So to me, his corner should have threw it in probably around the 5th. When he took that body blow and fell, they probably should have threw it in. So to me, if anything, they waited too late to do that. But watching that fight, man, like that shit was terrible to watch. He don't need to fight. Listen, first of all, neither one of them guys could last in the glory era of boxing when heavyweights was heavyweights. None of them could fuck with Evander, Lewis, Tyson, the Klitschko boys, Riddick Bowe. None of them.
Buster motherfucking Douglas.
This nigga Wilder said I can beat Mike Tyson. Right. He said he could beat Mike Tyson.
He can't beat Larry Holmes.
Hell no.
He couldn't beat Larry Holmes.
Shit. Listen, man.
That's why we love Floyd. Like, okay, so I haven't been.
No, you by yourself on that one. You by yourself on that one.
You're not by yourself.
You said you love Floyd, right?
Yeah, and I'll tell you why.
I might not love him, but I don't hate him. I like the fact that he's been undefeated.
Because I feel like Floyd is a boxer. He loves this. He's a boxer. He's a savant, bro. He loves. He literally, any guy like that, I have to respect. So when he goes in the ring, his boxing intellect
that's
is high.
Right.
You know, so it's like when you look at a guy like that, you have to respect when you watch all the great fighters and the defense and what goes into the training. Deontay just a nigga he's a big nigga talking shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, look, listen, bro. He was 6'7"?
Yeah.
He's look, bro, Charm God not finna fight you. You a tall, big, I'ma lose.
Right.
I got other means, you feel me? It's Texas,
Right.
baby. We carry.
Right.
You know,
Corey,
but
I gotta get that. God damn it.
you know, yeah, because I'm not fighting no nigga. And again, I ain't talking violence with my black men.
Right. We talking
I'm
shit.
I'm just saying, like, we talking shit. I'm
We
just
talking
saying,
shit. Yeah.
nigga, you 6'7". Me, I'ma just be like, you got it, bro. Today, nigga, you gonna slide me. But when you get in the ring with a nigga that really know what he, if he had a nigga with probably even less reach that knew what he was doing, know how to get in there, he could make him suffer because all he got to do is outbox you, counter. If you ain't got no skill, technique, bro, as a boxer, you really, you fuck.
It's fucked up. He couldn't even come and just outlast the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you figure you're a lighter dude. Fury was gonna be 270. Like, now you talk about Wilder, 6'7". Motherfucking Fury, 6'9", 270.
6'9". Yeah.
He a big offensive lineman.
Right.
A big one. You know what I mean? That's I didn't even see the fight, but I seen the first one, but that's herky jerky and can fight. You know what I mean? And not afraid of you. Right? So, like, I don't know, man. Like, to not have no strategy. Like, we're gonna be get a lot of endurance. We're gonna unload our hand, but we're not gonna look crazy. My understanding, he looked crazy early.
He did. Cool. The shit Fury was hitting him with was some okey doke shit. Like, this, Fury is the most goofy looking motherfucker boxer ever, but was landing that shit. And you know when a motherfucker drop you with a body blow, that shit was sad to watch, man.
You terrible.
And if he was in the ring, with somebody more vicious, he could have really, really, really been hurt very bad.
But you know go ahead.
I got some bullshit to say. Nigga said I wanted to go to that party.
The nigga couldn't hear shit. The music be playing. He be like, "What's
Right.
going on?" Stop, yo. Hey, Juice, hold up, Juice.
Hey, it's just, hey, look, you do that shit like, dog. It's that rapper in you, dog. Like that you say shit.
It's
like,
a bar. It sounds like a bar.
It's different. Like, when I say it, it's like, oh, we don't take him serious. He's somebody that just wants to do that. When you do it, it's like, man, that shit might hurt a little bit. Like, you just sting. That shit,
Yeah, that shit crazy, yo. That shit crazy.
No, look, everybody knows in the boxing game, though, you know, y'all know how it is, right? Like, if you got some type of skill, what they do is you fight a bunch of bums, you know, you get your record up, you put on the show, and then you kind of start fighting the real niggas like later on. So I feel like when I look at Deontay, I'm just thinking, like, who has he really, like, if he was in the ring with, let's say, like, fuck it, Evander, dog, that nigga would get demolished.
It's only three niggas for real. It's three bulls. It's Joshua, Wilder, and Fury, from what I gather. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's been the most action in the heavyweight division since Lennox Lewis retired. You're right. The Klitschko's dominated for the better part of a decade and a half, and they just held on to the titles, and, you know what I'm saying, they got their ass whips, and, you know, it just Shannon Briggs was nobody. Like, it was
black men that side started being defensive linemen, defensive ends in the NFL.
Yeah, right.
Fuck this.
There's somebody in the NFL right now that probably can, if he wanted to, start training and be a top 5 heavyweight. Like, that shit's so wide open for real. Like, it's the money, the real fighting is where, what's the name of them at? Where Crawford and them at. That's where the real
middleweight. I mean, welterweight. It has been for a long time, and they should probably thank Floyd Mayweather for that.
Yeah.
So the fight is just part of the game, and that's what I try to explain to people. It's like that's the end result. You got to put asses in seats first, and that happened before you say ding ding, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So either
he definitely
knock
a
motherfucker out, or y'all gonna be slugfesting out. Yeah, I mean, he talked it up, but got his ass whipped, right? And now the blueprint is there, right? All you do
Right.
is crowd him. You can't throw your right hand if you just crowd him. He got fucking rocked. It was bad.
As long as you walking towards him, he don't got no backup fight game.
Right, because he
can't be
can't
stepping
box.
back.
He just
Right.
can punch.
Yeah.
There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? If all you guys are one hitter quitter, a motherfucker will neutralize that shit. Just old boy said it. He was like, you know what? He said, I realized something when he knocked me down last time. And from that point, I had a game plan for him. And he executed the same game plan he had for him.
Yeah.
Crowd him, outbox him. Deontay Wilder can't box. He's
Yo,
just good.
now, like I'm one of them people who something can happen, then I start thinking about the before shit. So like before the fight, Wilder was walking around the locker room. Fury was sitting back watching TV with his leg up, arm around his wife. Fury already knew what he had for Wilder. And it was like all that shit Wilder talked about, wanting to put somebody out, like really hurt people in the ring and all that. Like, honestly, like, cool, I know you said you watched the fight, and bro, you did. If you watched that fight, the right motherfucker in the ring with him would have hurt him bad. Very,
Wilder?
very bad. Yes, where as though he's not going to be the same anymore after that. When he fighting with somebody vicious like if he'd have fought like a Holyfield and he had that injuries and them guys really box, he'd have been in a way worse predicament. I feel like his corner too. I would have fired my corner because y'all didn't think about my health.
You think you're gonna come back?
I mean, you can't. It's who else is there? So it's gonna be opportunity because what else you gonna do? End of the day, whoever went between Fury and Joshua, he gonna probably get a chance at that. If he go out here and win whoever they put in front of him.
Can you? But he old now. I mean, he boxing old, right? He 33. I didn't know he was that old.
Not really. Is he really boxing though? How old was Vander when they kept fighting?
Oh, my point was he boxing old. I was gonna ask, can he dedicate himself to learn the footwork, to learn the box better enough to go with the right hand?
It depends on the person. Y'all remember when Freddie Roach came in with Pacquiao and changed Pacquiao up? If you're coachable, you know what I'm saying? Some people are coachable. Some people are just stuck in their ways.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you felt like that's gotten you over for 40 fights. Maybe in his head, it was just a lucky night for Fury. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it's not his technique. You know what I'm saying? That depends on you.
Damn.
All right. So Harvey, is his name Harvey? Is Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
How y'all feel about this Weinstein situation, man? He's been found guilty. We don't know what he's looking at. I heard the time he's looking at his light work out there. How y'all feel about this Harvey Weinstein being found guilty?
25 years is light work?
Oh, is it? I thought it was third degree.
No, it's up to 25 years, but I mean,
You think you'll get that?
I don't give a fuck.
Right. I'm fucking sleepy emoji.
I mean, you know, it's like this, bro. This is what you're looking at. You're looking at a time where niggas are making. We have so much real estate in media right now that when we say something and we say we have a problem, they gotta start reacting. So this Weinstein shit really, I mean, yeah, they was investigating whatever, but nobody can make me believe they don't really press it until we say, hey, y'all locking all the niggas up, y'all need to pay attention over there. And so, you know, they're going to give us one. That's just like, okay, this may be a little out of y'all range, but there's this dance, I guess, called Renegade or some song. Yeah. And there's this white girl who got all the fucking attention, NBA and all that, but there's a black girl who actually started it. Now, let me tell you this. I told my daughter, I said, hey, that combination of dancing, I know some black kids who've been doing that for like a couple years. So this is a thing that's been going on. And so the girl just took her version of that and made her own version of to that song. So when Shannon was showing me that, I was like, hey, I've seen other black kids, and I had just had this conversation on how we've always had our art taken from us.
Right.
And just so happened, the young lady named, I think, Jaliyah Harmon, who killed the shit.
Yeah.
Ellen welcomed her on, and they making it better. So it's like we're making noise. When we have a problem, you can't Elvis us no more.
Right.
You can't take our shit. Hey, you can't just lock up niggas when you got Harvey Weinstein with a deformed penis out here doing all kind of weird shit. Hey, America, you got to respond, or we gonna take it to the World Wide Web.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it really is. And we're gonna make noise about it. And we're gonna put y'all on Front Street, so they gotta act. So this Harvey Weinstein thing for me is like, hey, he might get some time, he might not. He got power. He knows shit too. So they going, hey, we were thinking this. You'll never know. They'll probably let that shit taper off or whatever. Or he gets sick and they gotta put him on bed rest in his house. Who gives a fuck, man? They been doing this shit. They weirdos. They into weird sex. They fuck out. They do weird shit, weird parties. I don't care.
Right. Ain't this almost on the nothing to see here side of the game. Not that it's just the opinion ain't big, but like, yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I was kind of shocked. I thought they was gonna find a way to wiggle him out of that. I mean, it's still room to wiggle him out of it, but I felt like I know. I wasn't sure if this was gonna be he was gonna get found guilty.
Yeah, man. It's it's weird.
Yeah.
Jordan, was he here?
Yeah, he was here, but I don't know. He probably got a lot going on. What's up with I know we sing rest in peace to first of all, rest in peace to the lady off of Good Times, man.
Janet DuBois.
Yeah, listen, she was bad as an old head. She was always like, as a kid when I was young and I used to watch the reruns. However old she was bad then. Like I'm like,
right,
yo,
she was never not bad.
Nah, right. yeah. She was a mean one.
Definitely.
Malone.
But rest in peace also to the young cat, Pop Smoke. And what really sticks out to me about the whole situation is just I might have came across something listening to Joe Budden podcast and they was talking about him, whatever. So, I went and listened to some of his music. I'm more of a bar guy, but I kind of enjoyed listening to what he was doing. I like to see if you young and black, you doing something positive, even if it ain't my cup of tea.
Right. Might not be not to cut you off, but you get it. Like in other words, you could get how somebody could get it. You know what I mean?
Right. There's some noise going on somewhere. I don't know which one of y'all is. What's
going on?
There was some noise somewhere. I didn't know where it's coming from.
Was it that?
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
so
ice.
No. It's something else like a radio or something. But fuck it.
Is somebody on Bluetooth in their car?
I am.
That's what it is. It's the feedback.
Okay, well let me mute.
Right.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So the Pop Smoke thing, it's just sad. 20 years old, man. Like, damn. Like, and then first of all, look at my age. I'll be like, when I look at the year he was born, it's like, damn. And he big as hell. Like, he big as hell. 19, like, big as hell, young boy. Like, born in 1999. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And it was sad to see, man. Like, he just, I guess, to me, it felt like his career was just about to blossom. Like I said, it wasn't necessarily my cup of tea. I like some songs. I like 3 songs I took off my playlist. I feel like, if I'm having a cookout or something, there's some drinks I can play.
Oh,
cool.
Here you go with this young boy love. Fuck
Listen,
out of
man.
here, yo.
All right, well, let's leave it here, no there. Go ahead, what you doing? Do something. The Avenger, whatever the fuck you is. It was just sad to see, man. When it happened, somebody told. It was like one of. I'm gonna say as big as Kobe was. I was like, no, he did it. Matter of fact, I saw it, and then somebody else told me like, oh no, that's just probably bullshit. This album just dropped probably like a month ago, and it's still a bunch of confusion about what happened and stuff like that. But it's sad to see, a young black man, 20 years old. If you think about when you was 20 and your age now, how much shit you would have missed dying at 20. And we ain't not even done. You get what I'm saying? But damn. You get what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. How y'all feel about the Pop Smoke situation?
Hey, man, let me say this. It's a cat named Pusha out here in Houston is a certified G. He's a promoter, and he's a real ass nigga. And he said something that I gotta agree with. I'm probably gonna have a difference of an opinion. I'm not gonna take the intellect approach tonight. It's like this. I got 50K on me. if that's the kind of life I'm gonna live, and I'm not saying he was living a rough life, but he was a, you know, he was a gang member.
Right.
I gotta have some niggas around me, bro. Y'all getting paid, you know, we fucking with the hoes, we doing a lot of shit. You niggas y'all gang members, gangsters, right? You niggas need to be moving in this bitch. When that door pop, nigga, whoever come through that bitch and we didn't let nobody in that bitch, it's a automatic spray. I don't give a fuck who that is. If somebody kick that door down or we hear some shit popping off in this bitch tonight and we don't know who the fuck that is, nigga, bye birdie. And that's how it gotta be. You niggas be out here moving with these niggas and they soft. What the fuck is the purpose of having the 30 in the clip and the extendos, nigga, if y'all not gonna use them? Nigga, we using them tonight. When they come through that back or they come through that front or that side, nigga, it's over. And y'all gotta be thinking like that when y'all got this money and this jury on. I'm not playing with nobody out here because I don't know these niggas. You don't know these niggas? We don't know these niggas. After the party, and first off, I don't want niggas around. The bitches is in the party. When they leave and if it's anybody come back there, I swear to God, that's how it need to be. Why you got these soldiers around and you got these motherfucking thug niggas around and they not using no weapons?
Hey, everybody laugh. Everybody laugh because it sound funny. But motherfucking Big Draco let that thing go when they tried to come rob him, Soldier Boy, right? Like we know the baby let it go when they tried to come rob him. It's really sad. You know what I mean? A couple things are sad, right? So it's almost an afterthought how we talk about on this podcast, how to a man, each one of us, in some shape, form, or fashion, if we go into a restaurant, we sit at a certain way so our back is not against the door and all that kind of stuff. We can see what's going on. So it's just natural kind of ways that you do, with natural ways that you move. To see the young boy flash the address, even if his homeboy has something to do with that, whatever the setup is, but you yourself flash the address, right, on your Insta story or your Snap or whatever it is, you're not moving right to do that, right? That's one thing to me. Two things is his homeboy doing the same thing. Another thing is, like, I always been comfortable just by myself, like alone, right? One man, right? I've gone to the restaurant by myself, gone to the movies by myself, gone out to the club by myself. I've done that alone, right? I only say that to say, who are these other niggas? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who are these, whoever they are? Who are you? Outside of that, right? Another thing, like you said, the gang activity surrounding these people that do seemingly get elevated. You know, you get a little, if you gay or you gang, you get a little elevation these days. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you moving like that, if you're a gang member, right? It just seems crazy, again, just to put your address out there and you in a place where it originated out there. It's just a lot of moving parts of this.
But see, the thing with the address thing, it seemed like he was looking at somebody sent them something.
It don't matter, yo. Everybody,
no doubt.
Matters none, because so here it is, and I'm ready to cook because I just finished cooking. Yeah.
I'm ready now. Yeah, I'm ready. You ready? You ready now? Okay.
Yeah.
You ready to start now?
Yeah, I'm starting. Yeah.
Oh, you ready to start? Okay, right now?
Yep, right now.
Okay.
Can I go? Can I go?
Okay.
All right.
You sure right now?
Yeah, right now. All right. So this comes from a person's sheer desire to want to be fucking seen.
Yep.
Right? So here's the mental thought of that young man, and God rest his soul, right? Because nobody deserves to die, right? Not in that way, or shape, form, or fashion. So I won't say that in any way. But just as quickly as he had to brag and show the bags, he could have not shown the fucking bags. Right? And he was too oblivious to realize that his address was on there, and now it's out there for public consumption. Right? For the wolves. I don't even tell my fucking mother where I'm going.
Right.
I don't like nobody getting comfortable with knowing where the fuck I'm at. If I tell you where I'm at, I'm telling you that. It ain't for everybody. Right?
One of your aliases is that.
Yeah, like a motherfucker sitting around right now on Instagram, see you in the motherfucking row house, see ain't nobody around, and all they gotta do with 2 dudes is run the fuck up on you.
Juice.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
My bad.
That's all they gotta do is fucking run up on you. And now, you know what I'm saying? And it could have been a botched robbery, it could have been a successful robbery, but nonetheless, you done gave people the keys to your address, right? No, bitch, you can't come to my fucking house, right? For all the money you was getting, you could have easily went to the Beverly Hills Hotel and had some shit popping. And had
I was just thinking that same
outside
thing.
the door.
Right.
Like so many things you can have done. I
Instead of the house.
told my man, right? And this is my man the other day, Saturday, right? I said, yo, you can come out and I trust you and I trust your wife, but I don't know your sister-in-law and I don't know her boyfriend. I will fucking kill him.
Right.
If people get places.
Let's be very clear. I said, yo, and I ain't even gonna say my brother's name, but we all, you know what I'm saying? Neef, you know. You sort of, you know what I mean? I said,
right.
I said, I live different, right? You can come because I trust you. But the other entities,
right?
Hey, yo, bro. Perfect example was my cookout last year for my birthday. Somebody who come out, and I had been around a guy before.
Yeah.
Y'all talked about this.
He comes to the house.
Some main champ.
Right. Gets to drinking. Start doing weird shit. Start saying weird shit. I mean, the things don't turn out good for you. But I want to point out is too.
Oh, I had
what this made me think about real quick is just like when we was in the Navy, right? We was in the Navy together, me, Juice, and Rel. Those who pay attention know that we've been in the Navy together. So for a while, we was out Newport News, Virginia. They call it bad news. It's real small down there. I'm from a big city. Big city, you know, public transportation, big city, you know. Newport News, very small. I can recall being at Fort Eustis Army base and cats going downtown Newport News and coming back home and things not right. Because people have a mentality of, oh, I'm from here and I'm from this place. Like, oh, it can't be no hard niggas here. Oh, ain't no hard niggas in Newport News. But see, I know Newport News. They call it bad news. Because it's bad news down there. So I done seen niggas come home. I done seen niggas come home without their sneaks. I can recall even me and my homie, we had met some women, whatever. I forgot. I might have met her, and we ended up going to their house. We go to their house, we chilling. Boom. Little townhouse. When I tell you, we chilling in the crib, it's me, him, 2 girls. 10 niggas walk in the back door. And they in the kitchen just chilling. I'm like, honestly, in my head, my time
up. Go. Yeah.
No, but in the same notion,
you saying they got you. Yeah.
Right. But in my same notion, I'm like, yo, all right, I got to get out of here. But I'm not just going, because if I leave quick, it's going to be,
problem.
You know, that fear showing. You know what I mean? So we stayed around for a minute, maybe like a half. Then we ended up busting a move. And, you know, maybe the guy was on my side. That wasn't the situation. But we see those situations. So coming from Brooklyn, and you in Brooklyn, and you up here in the Hollywood Hills, you might feel like, oh, man, I'm from Brooklyn. Nah, ain't nothing shit going on around here.
Shit. You a Crip in LA, right?
Hey, look, I gotta.
I'm LA.
Right.
I'm gonna say this. And I actually gotta go because I'm at the studio and I got something going on I gotta take care of. I need to go in. Sorry about that. Y'all know how it is for me. But speaking of music, I'm gonna say this. When y'all hear me say things, you know, like the when I was explaining if a home invasion happened on me, how I would handle it. This is not for Drew to try to tell y'all I'm a gangster. I'm not a gangster. I grew up in South Park in the hood. I got friends that's gangsters, but everybody know me. I'm a man first. That's it. I'm a man first. I'm not in the streets. I'm a man first. So let me get that out there. But when you dealing with this music shit, you're dealing so closely with the streets. You gotta have your nuts on at all time. Like, bro, I'm in a place where, hey, it's a lot of shit in here a nigga might want. but bitch, you can't come get it. And if you come in this bitch, it's party time. And if you not thinking like that, or you not on your P's and Q's with this shit, bro, it can come up at any time. Like, yo, we work weird hours. Nigga, I just wrapped up a record. I'm in the studio from 12 to 5. You don't know what's gonna happen. That's when the lurkers out. But guess what? You gotta be ready. It's niggas in here. Like we didn't have situations where high profile artists come through. You know what I'm saying? We got a high profile artist come through. Niggas ain't got the drop on them. They outside, but they see us. I didn't see this shit, bro. And they thinking twice. They thinking different because it's niggas out here. And guess what, nigga? Ain't no games getting played because we don't got. This is how we eating. This how we eat, like, dog. That mixing board, that music, that microphone, nigga, we hustling on that shit. That production shit. And if I'm a soldier and I'm gang banging or whatever, and that's the nigga with the money in the bag, I'ma protect him. I'ma make sure he good. So everybody got their take on it. These young kids live in a generation, bro. They money is on doing this. They money on doing it. They in the camera. They gonna be that, yeah, it was careless. He young. He a young nigga. And I agree with you on that, real. Like, we just moved. I moved. I don't talk a lot. Even when I'm in the studio, if y'all see me tag something, I might not even be here. You don't know where listen, everybody know this in the city too. Like when you start blowing up in any place or you start moving and getting money, even niggas start seeing you moving, you can't be in the same places. Like I be prepared for that. I don't live near the hood where I grew up in my city. I'm somewhere different to where if you come out, you don't look like you should be there. They're gonna call the police on you, as they fucking should. Because if you come to my house with that bullshit and I got kids or whatever's in there, I'ma protect it. So I'm just saying, like, it's no knock on that man. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. I thought he was telling, I love the youth. I'm a proponent on this podcast for the youth. I work with them. But like I agree with you, Real. We just move different. We mature. So we not gonna tell everything. I be sliding out. I don't always say everything, but I'm gonna tell you this. If niggas rolling with me, I got the bag. And I got the jury on and all that other shit. And I seen this in person. You gotta have goons around. I've been in that situation where I'm not a nigga where, I'm not a street guy. Niggas gonna try me. So that's cool. You can try me, nigga. I'm here as a man. I'm gonna do that first. But these other niggas with me, go make sure it's a problem. So niggas gonna know, hey, we wanted to try that, but that don't really work like that.
Why not even get executive security? Right?
Yeah.
Right. Get somebody who to walk around with them things, and if it's a situation, they can shoot and we can stand here and wait for the cops to come.
And you take
it was on the street and someone had to walk up to the house. Like, somebody stand outside, stay in guard, do something, get a fucking Ring doorbell camera, something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, my office is in front of the house and I hear everything.
Hey, but I gotta slide out, y'all.
Hold up. Before you slide, Juice. Promote your shit before you roll.
What?
Your album that came out.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. Hey, listen, my bad. Hey, go get Call Waiting. It's on iTunes, Spotify, all that. The shit is hella fucking dope, bro. Like I'm killing it. I'm barred up. I'm that nigga right now, and I will continue to be. I'm finna win with my niggas. I'm gonna be the hottest, dopest motherfucking MC out here with the best podcast on fucking earth. And see y'all later.
I remember when he first started rapping. This shit crazy.
Yeah. Love y'all, man, for real.
Congratulations, Juice.
Yeah,
Thank
boy,
you,
go
man.
grab that.
All right.
All waiting.
Let's go, Juice.
What's your tag name? Boy, it's
Boy Drew Music. It's at Boy Drew Music. Everything.
Right.
iTunes, everything.
Boid.
BOIDRU Music. Because I'm Boy Drew, the drum guy.
Yeah, let them know.
All
right,
Peace.
Juice.
All right, brother.
There comes a point, podcast followers, and if you've been down with us from episode 1 to 82, you know I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. I have no problem saying, you know what? I fucked up. And this is going to hurt to say because I hate this. Like, I love this motherfucker, but I hate this motherfucker so much that to give him anything free, without harassment, it's hard for me to do. But that Royce the 5'9" shit is a fucking problem. And I'm still listening to it. Still.
The
I
new
was adding
CD.
shit. Listen, I've been adding shit to my playlist. The shit say is already there. It's already on there. Just relax. The shit is already there. First of all, he produced every song.
Did he?
Man,
Yeah.
listen, the samples, everything.
I've been
Every
listening, and
verse.
I ain't never listened to Royce as much as I have the past week, based off the traction. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead, because I just want to say
What?
it's funny that you brought that up. Go ahead.
Me neither. I've always respected Royce as an MC, but I never
Right.
knew.
The
You know, when you in
depth
that
of his
space.
music to me.
But know what? But I don't think it's always. I think he in a space. He in a zone. He in a good space. And when you in that and you that comfortable, when you can get it and get busy, and you around young, hungry, because a lot of the features that's on there is unknown people, so that can bring that fire out of you too. Listen, every guest, every feature is on point. There's no song that I can think of that when I listen to it, that's good. So, man, listen, it's bars on there. It's bars on there. Griselda's on there, killing everything. What's his name? Westside Gun. Please don't stop rapping. You're not the best rapper, but I love just the way you go about shit.
His delivery.
That-
Hey yo.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. That so if
Best
y'all don't know
album
what
of
we're
the
talking
year.
about, yeah, the allegory, right, is the name of it, right?
What do that mean?
Let me not fuck that up. I want to get it wrong. A story, a poem, a picture that can be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning, typically a moral or political one.
Wow.
I can't think. I know you're gonna go over. I'm trying to think of the last album that I really, 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 really just been like that I sat with this long. And it came out Friday. What's today? And you know what sounds crazy to hear myself say the set with that long and it's only Monday. But the amount
That's the
I
world
probably
we
listened to
live
it
in.
5
Yeah.
times.
Yes.
Right. I might listen to it 5 times. In the different day, 5 times was a shit. You listen to an album, that means it was like crazy. You know what I'm saying? New album, new J drop, listen to it 10 times in a week, easy or more than that. But for the time that we live in,
To
I
hold your
listen to it a
attention
lot.
that long, yeah, it's a big
Oh
deal.
man, I'm catching new bars every time out. But I'm gonna let Rel go ahead and have his walk of glory.
I don't need no walk of glory, man. So it's funny, man. Like, as much as I don't be paying attention, I pay attention, right? And I'm a hip hop head, for real, right? So I still got Roy's first album, right? I was there with the Rhinestone Do-Rag, right? Rock City was my shit, and I was like, man, dude, nasty. And then he had the falling out with Eminem, and he kind of went on his way, and then the deal kind of dried up because what I'm saying, they was trying to use him against the top tier rapping white rapper who was ascending to greatness. And then there was this group that started called Slaughterhouse, right after him and Eminem got back together. And if you don't know anything about me, I'm probably the biggest Joe Budden fan that you know in the world, right?
For like ever.
Forever.
Nigga been early
right?
with the Patriots,
Yeah.
early with Joe Budden,
right. So,
early with Royce.
Yeah.
So that shit was just perfect combination for him. Just
right. Yeah. So then listening to Royce, listening to Joe, and then becoming a fan of Crook for real, which I always knew about Crook, but then Joel Ortiz being the newest person there that I wasn't really aware of. But then, I cried when they didn't come out with the second album, right? And I was like, oh.
I thought they came out with a second album.
Well, no, the mixtape was there, and then Our House with Glass House never came out.
What was the joint with sexy with the white girl on the hook? And at the end of the song, Joe and Ortiz go. This before they signed with Shady. It had to be.
Well, yeah. So they got together and did the mixtape. I
Right.
think
So that was the mixtape shit?
Yeah, they had the mixtape joint. Then they had one record release, and the second one was fully produced by Just Blaze. But that never came out. You know what I'm saying? The business got in the way, and then ultimately Joe started rapping and shit, right? But I still kept listening to Royce and listening to all his bar exam joints. Then he came out with the joint Layers, and he had a song called Tabernacle, where he was talking about the day that his son is born, and the same day his grandmother died. Right, it's the same day in the same hospital. And then he got a song on there called Hard. And then, he came out with another Bar Exam 4, and it's actually the last album where Joe got a song on there, Chopping Block. And then Book of Ryan came out, right? And I was saying, yo, listen to Book of Ryan, listen to Book of Ryan. And just to kind of,
I talk shit about Book of Ryan. I ain't gonna front. I did.
I found myself going back to that every time some bullshit came out, because as a whole project, I felt like Book of Ryan was a complete project, right? It was authentic, it was gritty, it was real. You had him talking about his father's addiction to cocaine, right? And then you just start feeling like none of the top tier MCs are going to get nominated for all this stuff. And we start looking at the Grammys, and you see the political bullshit behind that, and blah, 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 which is really, record industry 101 stuff for those things. And then, just hearing about the allegory, and they did the podcast with Joe Budden and them, and he was just saying, this shit gonna make you want to rap, Joe. So I was already excited for it, right? And before I could sit with it, because I'm not the type of person who can listen to music in the house, I gotta get in my car, and I gotta ride with it, and I don't want nobody to call my fucking phone, right? I gotta sit with it. I listen to the bars in the car. I'm not a house bar guy, man. And I took that trip to the bank, bro, and I was like, oh, this shit's so ill. And I've been listening to it ever since. You know what I'm saying? The trip yesterday, going back, you let everybody know this is what I'm listening to. I hope you got your headphones, right? Because this is all I'm on, right? The features were perfect. I like how he split up Griselda. That was amazing. Black Savage is still a dope-ass motherfucking song. His brother is on there, killing it. I love Vish verse on that shit. You know what I'm saying? When he said, I got the keys to the kingdom, I'm already in heaven. Oh, that shit's so hard, man. If y'all don't know, that's the name of Roy Studios, Heaven Studios. And that's his brother, right? Like same mother, same father, brother.
Right. The song I was talking about was The One. The One. Remember that joint?
Yeah.
The One?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, like, Royce has been a top tier MC. I bet you if you look through my mentions or something on Facebook, you see me getting in arguments with dudes. I think he's a better MC than Eminem. And people just won't say it because of who Eminem is. But I still think, you know what I'm saying, he's a better MC, right? They say you are what you eat, but I ain't never had goat.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So shout out to
that's a bar, dog.
The Allegory. If you have not listened to it, you will not be disappointed. It is hip hop at its finest, in its purest form. When you get to literally produce your whole album and then rap on your whole album, every goddamn song, and that's coming off the heels of you producing 5 or 6 songs on Eminem's album, right? So huge, man. Shout out to Royce da 5'9".
Yeah,
better late than
definitely.
never. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Grown up hip hop.
That's
No
on
doubt.
some straight marathon.
Yeah,
Straight marathon.
Straight up. But there's so many political things on there. Like, I didn't know the Ice Cream song was a racist song.
I heard that before.
Yeah.
I never knew that. Nah, I never knew
I heard that before.
But since I listened to Allegory, it was there. You know what I'm saying? I like the skits, the Mr. Grace.
Yo, you remember
Mrs.
that?
Grace.
Do you remember that?
I
really,
don't.
Like,
no.
The dude had his little daughter there with her eyes closed, giving her the bullets and all that, and she knew what the bullets were. Yo, that's real.
I gotta find the video. I know it's real.
Yeah,
I never seen it.
Yeah. I wonder if did he have to get permission for that, or did he show them some love, or how that went down. But that was like, man, listen, he had his daughter trained so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
on his
really real
Instagram.
shit. Yeah, that shit is real shit.
And the joint with his son, that shit was so hard too. Like, if I buy you gifts every goddamn on Christmas and every holiday, and you got to go beg somebody for some money at 18, what did I do? You failed me financially. Yes, sir. And that's how the album start, right? So it already set the mood from the beginning, man. That shit's so fucking dope.
Okay. Besides it being, today is 2/24, which is the what would they call it? The thing for Kobe. They called it
memorial service.
Memorial service for Kobe. I didn't catch all of it.
Both of them, bro.
Yeah, Kobe and Gianni. I'm sorry. The what they call it? Mamba. What they call it?
Mambacita.
Right, man. Listen, man. If you sat through Vanessa's speech and didn't get teary-eyed, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, and I heard some of it. There's a lot going on, man. Real emotional day. Did y'all get a chance to catch any of it? We all busy, throughout the day. We in the mix. I caught some of it, and like it always be, them feelings resurface, as you see those things. And another thing and it's all a little bit off, but that video with AI and D Wade when they catch each other right there in that little hallway, or I think AI was coming out the tunnel and D Wade bumped into him. Yeah. Man, if you ain't feel that and they ain't say nothing to each other, but you understood every word of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to do that because I've not been meaning to bring that up. That just something that touched me when I seen it also.
Monday is historically the busiest day of the week for me. Most of my clients don't really reach out on the weekend. That begins on Monday. My calendar is completely full from the time I wake up until the time I go to bed. That's why I wasn't on the podcast earlier. A lot of business changes happening for me, so it was just a busy day. I knew if I had stopped and watched that during my day, the rest of my day would have been fucked up, right? Y'all, if you listen to this podcast on the episode 8 and 24 episode, you know that I just was not feeling it. I'm a diehard Laker fan. I am a bigger Kobe Bryant fan. And this one is gonna sit with me for a long time, man. Like, I ain't want another tattoo. I've literally been thinking about getting me a Mamba tattoo. I did training for the company last week. I included some Kobe shit in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live my life by the Mamba mentality. Just incorporating. You know what I'm saying? Being a better. You know what I'm saying? Better version of yourself is what that's about, man, and tapping into your own greatness, man. So I couldn't bear to watch it. I recorded it. I do fully intend on watching it. I seen that Michael Jordan was there.
He cried big time.
I believe I
didn't see it.
Right. Yeah. I didn't see any of that either.
I was shocked a little bit.
MJ was there?
No, just him crying. Like, you don't really
that
know.
Wouldn't shock me. No, that wouldn't shock me.
Yeah, Did y'all see where he actually cracked a real funny joke? He said
they gave him a new meme?
Yeah, he said, now I told myself I wasn't gonna do that. He said, now I gotta look at myself be a meme for the next 3-4 years. Yeah.
Right. That meme. Where was that meme from? The Hall of Fame? The first one.
Well, I thought it was one of the
crying one.
Was the Hall of Fame? I'm not sure. His father died. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Book.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely going to watch it. I don't want the conversation to stop, man, when it comes about Kobe and Gianni and even those 9 people, man. And we're going to be hearing about it, right? Because the Hall of Fame is coming up, and somebody's going to have to speak for him. Which is going to be another thing we were going to have to deal with. But, like, when he was alive, man, it always kind of, whether he showed up at a game or somebody was talking about something, I just don't want those things to go away and fade, man. It's just tough, man. I got a Kobe Bryant bobblehead that I set on my desk, man, and I touch it every day before I get started. And, you know what I'm saying, it's tough, man. It's real tough.
No doubt.
Rest in peace to Kobe, Gianni, Antebellys, the Mausers, Zaban. It's tough, man.
All right. I don't know if y'all seen, but Niecy Nash just turned 50, and oh my God, Niecy Nash bad than a motherfucker at 50, bro.
Black don't crack, bro.
Yo, real deal. She took some pictures, man. She looking good. My bad, I had to throw that out there to get off my chest. Think about it all week. Who we at? Greg Robinson, right? So,
Oh my God.
Greg Robinson is an offensive lineman for the Cleveland Browns. And he's not necessarily one of the best offensive linemen in the league. His name don't jump out at you. But he was good enough. He's good enough to get another contract. I think he's still on his rookie contract. But he's good enough to get another contract and play for a team and possibly start and, not be a Hall of Famer, but make good money and retire and be straight. But for some reason, for Greg Robinson, that wasn't good enough. Greg Robinson got caught with 157 pounds of weed. I think that's the number. Dog.
From Mexico, fade stuff, right?
These motherfuckers don't get it, dog. Like, if I was blessed to be 6'3", 326 pounds, and I had the footwork and all that to be a starter in the NFL, not even be a superstar, but nigga, you gonna make good money. You can lead the league.
You already in the league. You could be a backup for 5 more years just because you big.
And dog, like, what kills me is the need to you're not doing it for money, right? You're not doing it because you need the money. You're not doing it because your life depends on it and your family not eating. So this is what I got to do. So for you to decide to want to be that guy when you don't have to be, it's confusing to me. I can't understand it when you have a bright career in front of you. We know you're not a Hall of Famer. You might not ever be a Pro Bowler, but you can go play 10 years and make good money, and you can even probably get a job after that with the team or on TV for the team. You only got to be on ESPN or NFL Network. You can be, there's guys that do local sports for the city that they played in and make good money and live good, and they're okay. Mm-hmm. I can't wrap my mind around you and 150 pounds of weed traveling.
Right.
Even if that's no way I want to hustle, why are you in the car?
It was two hymns. It was another dude that was in the league at some point.
A word?
Yeah. I don't even know. Like
that shit don't make no sense, cool.
You know how they said is you just some of you the 5 people you hang around type shit? Like I don't know what they do. Hey man, let's go get a so and so and let's go get some weed and drive the U-Haul back. What? Like, who says that?
We keeping it real like that.
Yeah, we cutting out the middle, man. Like, what are you talking about? Open up a car wash.
Just dumb people doing dumb shit. Open up a car dealership.
No. The thing is, if you put that time you spent doing that dumb shit into your craft, you might make more money in the league.
Open up a legal weed thingy.
It's like you could have went to Colorado with all of that. You could have went to California. Them motherfuckers on every goddamn corner. Yeah.
You could have opened up. You could go into the medicinal state and open up, which is like the majority of the state.
Maryland.
I don't understand. Right.
Greg Robinson, you are a big, goofy, silly, broadish motherfucker.
Dumb as fuck, yo. Dumb as fuck, yo.
Can I call him? Can I call him one?
Can I call him one?
Can I call him in, please? Yeah. You need to go to jail for stupidity. Like, what you in for? Being stupid. You fucking idiot.
Nigga don't never wish jail on people, but like you be like, yo, you deserve what you deserve.
Nigga, the season just ended. Like, no wonder why what's his name? What's their quarterback name?
Look.
What's their quarterback name?
Johnny Manziel?
No. Johnny Manziel ain't the quarterback. You was trying to be funny with that shit.
No,
He was the quarterback at one point, right?
Years
going
ago.
Oh,
Mayfield.
Baker
Baker
Mayfield. There you go.
Baker. No wonder why Baker Mayfield can't find 2 seconds in the fucking pocket.
Look, they
You
say
thinking about the next week delivery.
they say the third person. So whoever it was, some other former player was the second person that got arrested. The third person was a person that didn't really know what they was doing, or I think they got a release or something, and they tried to get that person to take the charge or something somehow. Is the little story I read.
Oh, so he was the one that's gonna get away with it.
Who? Nobody was gonna
No, I'm
get
saying
it.
the
He was
third
like,
person. Oh, all right.
the third person
was
was like,
nobody.
nigga, it sounded like it was like, nigga, you ain't tell me you was doing this shit. No. It said the third person was a Uber driver that is a consistent Uber driver for the football player, for Robinson. So he think he just doing a regular, what's the name? So it sounded like the Uber.
To Mexico?
I don't know. It sounded like he was like, whatever it was, he like, you ain't tell me you was doing this shit, because they let him go. Either he, you know what I'm saying? And they like, I guess it was text message or something, I don't know, that Robinson trying to get him to tell him it was yours type shit. And he like, I don't know nothing about this shit. You know what I mean? So
I'm trying
I
to get
think,
another motherfucker to take a rap, you dumb. Like, motherfuckers just dumb, yo. Like, what is it, lead? What is it?
right.
You should be looking at tape.
Right.
How many sacks did he give up this year?
You should be working the F out. Yeah, what you doing?
Big silly motherfucker. Speaking of silly motherfuckers, Antonio Brown.
Niggas is professional with this podcast.
Look,
That's
this
an
nigga.
excellent segue.
Yeah, right. That shit was that shit was
What
an
he done
island.
did now, yo?
This nigga got hit in the head with the weights. First of all,
He did?
you ain't see the video when he was doing weights and he got up a height.
I don't watch
came and hit him on his
anything
head?
Antonio Brown, yo.
You don't watch anything Jordan sends us? Yo.
No.
He was doing something on. It was one of the machines that had multiple things going on, I'm guessing. And he popped up and the shit came, hit him in his head, he fall down, and I can't make that shit up. But I really want to ask about the apology. Is Antonio Brown coming back in the league, man, or is it over? It's over?
No, he coming back.
No, I don't know. I think Dez got a better chance. Dez working out with Patrick Mahomes. I think Dez got a better chance to come back than Antonio Brown.
Dez do have a chance.
So 2021, yes or no, Antonio Brown would be in the NFL, an NFL uniform for more than 8 games.
Yes.
I ain't saying he ain't gonna get a shot. Cool?
Yes.
I don't know, man. They just said it's 7 receivers going in the first round in the NFL draft this year.
So they not proving.
Right, but I don't.
He is.
The headache, that talent and the bullshit.
As long as that court case shit is there, somebody's going to invest in him, right? Nobody give a fuck about Dez Bryant. Nobody's going to take Dez Bryant over Antonio Brown. That motherfucker can't run a goddamn route tree to save his life.
Oh, you ain't never lied.
Antonio Brown is still the best wide receiver in the NFL, regardless of all the antics. Regardless, who's better?
Well, I can't wait. We gonna see. I don't. Where
That's
you
why
gonna
Tom
go?
Brady fuck around, leave New England. Like, yo, I'm dealing with this shit. Like, nigga, I need some help. Help me.
Right.
Help? No. You don't do that. You don't do that. Because you make fun of Kevin Hart, you say not funny. You're not doing that.
Well, I didn't realize that was Kevin Hart.
Help me. Help me. Nigga.
Oh, no. I didn't know it was Kevin Hart.
Man, get out of here, man.
I didn't, yeah.
All right, whatever, man. I ain't doing this with you tonight.
Why you think I'm doing Kevin Hart shit?
I ain't got time for this, bro. Oh, the Quentin Miller statements. I wanted to go over this last week.
We missed that one.
Right. I want to go over this little cool head. You know how cool do. Cool do what he do. The OG, triple OG, and we just went the whole other place. And it was beautiful. So shout out to Bogus, who hit me up, was like, yo, y'all went in.
He hit me up too. He said y'all was cooking on episode 8.
Right.
Yeah, shout out to Bogus, man.
Real?
So
Bogus, we gotta link up. You know what I mean? You heard?
Oh, no doubt. I hit him up. Like, yo.
Yeah.
We gotta talk to him.
Yeah.
But Quentin Miller, if y'all who don't know who Quentin Miller is, Quentin Miller wrote or he helped write some songs off of Drake's.
If you're
what
reading
the
this,
album
it's
was
too
that?
late.
Right, which came up on his 5-year anniversary, and everybody was talking about, celebrating the 5-year anniversary of the album or whatever. And Quentin felt some kind of way. He said, like, he had some opportunity and some things set up, and because of the whole Meek and Drake situation, those things went away. And so he feels a way because it's like, okay, y'all beef for a second, it messed up my situation. Now y'all cool and everybody good. I'm the one left out in the cool. So, how do y'all feel about that?
Does anybody want to go first? Cause I'll go. It don't matter.
Go.
Go
All
ahead.
right. Let me tell you about this motherfucker. Quentin. Q Miller, Quentin Miller, whatever the fuck you want to be called. Let me tell you about the things you could have did with your time. You could have wrote a rhyme about what was going on. They would have had a better response. You could have just put out a rhyme. They would have had a better response. But you sit on a park bench with a fucking dusty ass beard, like you had on some broke ass hustler Timbs and shit, talking about how you supposed to fucking feel. Get the fuck out of here. Spit a rhyme. Nobody wants to. No, a motherfucker will find you. It's 2020. Cut it the fuck out. Nobody at Def Jam is coming to sign you to a goddamn deal. It's not a thing. If you want, put some fucking music out. If you so dope, put some music out.
Yeah.
Heard motherfuckers.
What you always say? What you always say? Cool.
Say okay, so make another.
Always about the music.
Make it fucking put some music out.
They need that. I was literally gonna say that, like, it only matters in the music. Rick Ross was dead to rights as a correctional officer, and he only dropped better music, and nobody gave a shit no more. And Quentin, like, I don't even. Unfortunately, dude has whatever he went through, and he feels negatively about it. It's sad though that he feel like he can't celebrate some shit that's popping in his life. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit he got to deal with, and I don't think you can't blame that on no fucking Meek Mill. I'm still trying to figure out what is he blaming Meek for, right? So in other words, if your worst shit is that you help contribute to some shit that was popping, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, get your ass in that studio and get your shit popping again. You can write hooks. You got melodies. You got to get out your own fucking way on this one, man. And like you said, bro, ain't no fucking rescue, man. You could go fucking get if you had bars behind this shit, I would go click the link in my bio, nigga. Nigga looking for links in bio. Where your music at with the link in the bio, Quentin Miller? You know
but the thing I heard, first of all, you made money off that situation too, so it's not like somebody fucked your chicken up
appropriately.
Exactly. But in the same token,
it was the worst.
I've never heard the reference tracks, but I heard the reference tracks wasn't necessarily all that dope. I think it was more of an idea, and Drake ran with your idea. So end of the day, it's like, end of the day, you want somebody to feel sorry for you. You're a grown man, dog. Like, I'm not feeling sorry for no grown man who can go out here and get at himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in no other time in this world, you don't need a label to get it popping. You don't need to go get signed to anybody. You can make your own situation. But you sitting back feeling sorry for yourself. Oh man, Meek messed it up for me. This
big offensive lineman. This dude done been in the league. Now I don't know how that Hollywood and entertainment industry shit work where people feel like they blackballed or whatever have you. But like, maybe it's just the energy you on. Like, some people just might not. If you comparable to somebody else to work with, I'm gonna work with somebody that got good energy. Or not like down and sulky energy or whatever the fuck you got going on. You know what I mean? You got to figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
And maybe you just caught one or two. You can have something that's okay and somebody see something in it and make it better and go on and make it hot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe, like, end of the day, when I did used to rap, I always felt like when it came time, like, we had arguments with, I don't know if you remember this stuff, bro, about giving away music and stuff. This is before the internet really started popping. And my whole thing is we can always make another song. So why we got to keep it or sell it? Give it away free. We can always make dope shit. So if you dope and you can always make dope shit, go make more dope
Make dope
shit.
shit, right?
But it
Yeah.
seems to me you had one little thing that was okay that Drake took and made great. And you can't, and people are looking for you to give them that greatness that they maybe you taking credit, maybe you feel like you've done more than you've done. Because if you good, you good. End of the day, you don't see the thing was when you stopped working with Drake, the Drake movement stopped. No, it kept going. It might have got greater. You're the one still
No,
standing still.
I don't listen. I think it's fun. I think it's really, really fun in the competitive space of hip hop to bring in Drake's, ghostwriting affiliation, right? Everybody know reality wise, Drake's catalog and ability and talent and consistency and all the other stuff you can name has far surpassed that even as a controversy, right? It won't even be a blip on the real screen when it's all said and done. But I think talking to a room of people that everybody, appreciate music in some shape or form or fashion on this podcast for real, like, yo, it's about melodies. It's about, if you could do that, you can do that, or you can't, right? You could do it for 20-year-old pop white stars, right? You gotta find yourself and get in that space and figure that shit out. I'm seeing people, like I said, young people on Instagram, and they from, I don't know these people, you know what I mean? But they producers from local cities and they got plaques and shit because all you just keep moving. So it again, it's unfortunate in the mental health space that he can't enjoy something that everybody else enjoys. You'll go back and stream and all of that. I did hear the reference tracks. They leaked and it was for real. The Tim Band shit is like, damn, Drake. There was a few bars in there I heard, you know what I'm saying, Quentin say. But like, play your fucking lane. Be the dude that, you know what I'm saying? What's my man name? Los. King Los from Baltimore done wrote for Diddy for years. Play a lane. There's a lane for that. Right? Mad Skills out of VA done wrote for people for years.
Everybody.
Play your lane. Like, if you hear him on a Black Men Don't Cheat. Hook. You can hear him. You see what I'm saying? Play your lane. It's okay. You feel me? Like, so I don't understand Quentin. You know what I mean?
He sound like somebody sent back soaking. And it's been 5 years, bro. If you still
Right.
stuck on that,
Right.
that should be, oh, you know what, that happened, but, I'm still out here, boom, 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 this was coming. Not, everybody's happy, but I don't feel as happy about the situation. Like, dog, to me, you felt like that was like, man, listen, we've all been in situations.
Did you hear what he said? You hear what he said when he said, he was like, when he said, this is not funny, but I gotta tell it because you can't. He say, pardon. He was like, I was working odd jobs, this, that, and the third, or whatever, right?
Mhm.
So, and then he said, and then boom, like, then Drake called or whatever the case may be. But like, my mind, it was in the comment section. I was like, I thought he was saying he was working odd jobs right now, because that's what the fuck that looked like. Like, it looked like he was a crying for help, damn near. Except he ain't say he wanted to kill nobody or kill himself or harm himself, though. But I was like, damn, man, what you doing?
Listen, people have come back from worse and made something.
Right.
Like, you looking for a handout or.
Right,
on,
I don't just it feel like he can put himself in certain spaces. Just be around somebody's studio session. I guess I don't unless you got something wrong
make
with
a
you.
track, put it out there like you.
Yeah,
These cats is coming out the woodwork.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, we don't feel sorry for you, bro.
do somebody else to do some shit. Do something, move, nigga.
This
You know what I
nigga
mean?
stuck. Sad as shit, nigga. Pick your fucking head up. Let's go.
Sorry that you
Yo, y'all got a chance to check out. Me and my wife went and checked out the Photograph. The movie Issa Rae and main man from, I can't think of his name, but I think he's one of them next guys up.
Lakeith.
Yeah. Good movie. Issa Rae she dope, man. Like she's dope. Like he
You watch
dope too. Like
Insecure?
I caught up. Yeah. So definitely, man. Listen, that shit is hilarious. That shit is hilarious, man. It's beautiful. It's just good to see positive black shit. You know, man. All you see when you see all this love and hip hop shit and all this shit just around, it's just good to see. And it wasn't like corny black. Like it wasn't corny. Like
Yeah.
some of them Megan Good joints with Main Man from the barbershop shit be corny.
That's
It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
that's cause so it sounds like that's cause they be still letting non-cool people sign off on the cool. You know what I mean? It sounds like this movie was you know, um culture creators signing off on culture creation. So you get my drift. You know.
It definitely. They had my man Lil Rel in there. Had some funny parts. Had some. It was a good movie, man. Definitely it was a good movie, and it's just good to see that kind of stuff. And shout out to my man Jordan Peele. He is every fucking way on the low. He ain't in front of the camera no more, but behind the camera, Jordan Peele getting busy.
That's where the money at.
He getting busy.
That's where the money at, bro.
Yeah. I'm just wondering where Jared Carmichael at. Where Jared Carmichael at? That's one of my guys too. Who, Jared Carmichael?
That's what somebody said, didn't it?
What? You said Plant?
Yeah.
What, Comedy Plant? Damn.
Plant.
Comedy Gay Plant. Damn.
He gay?
I think he came out.
You lying.
Or was that Michael Che? One of them.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
You got to Google that.
Yeah, let me get to my Googles.
Yeah, because he been I know both of them niggas fuck with white women, though. Heavy.
Just just in the early cosign, like early placement, like how you get here so quick type shit. Always skeptical there.
Who, Carmichael? I don't think Carmichael ever was really there, though.
Yeah,
like,
a show.
I seen his that shit was, yeah, he did.
How you get a show?
The Carmichael Show, and they canceled.
Right, yeah.
But so did Kevin Hart, so.
Right.
During his special on home videos, Carmichael talked about his sexuality, revealing he has had relationships with both men and women.
What?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I knew that came out.
Look at him.
Niggas said a gay comedy play.
Why do everybody else shit just go under the fucking rug? Then when I say shit, they'll be like, oh my God. Did you say that?
You can't even say that. You can't even repeat that.
Yo, listen.
Without it saying more fuck that.
Listen, Kuda said gay comedy plant. He just said fat plant. Nobody even blinks an eye. I say the lady too old and can't open business. Oh my God. The fucking whole world. The whole world.
It's that worse already.
That shit crazy. I gotta work on my delivery, yo. My delivery ain't it.
That's what it is. Because you stop everybody from talking and you say wild shit. Like, everybody just gotta put it up there in the middle of the conversation.
Yo, my delivery fucks my whole life up. Like, that's how I really start to feel. Like, my delivery is terrible.
You should definitely got the cadence of a bar. Like, it ain't even.
Is that what it is? I be rapping?
Like
That's like I'm battle rapping?
I mean, it just feel like it. Like, it don't even sound like it necessarily. It just feel like it.
It must be your tone, yo, because your shit just be spicy. You be like, can't believe it.
Like, pearl clutching. Damn, Neef, you had to be so. Nigga said the same thing.
Yo, Rich, like this.
Nigga text sound like you talk to. Damn. Nigga be mad at like, damn, yo, why you yelling? Like, I heard you yelling.
Jordan say that shit all the time. Yo, like, yo, why you ain't nobody yelling, yo. I be like, before I text
via text.
Like, let me make sure I say this shit right. Gentlemen. So if I get this trouble with y'all, imagine what I go through at the house. Be like,
right.
That's why I shut up. She's like, why you quiet? Like, I'm cool. If I talk, It's bound to be my fault.
That shit funny.
All right, I got some shit on here, but I don't really want to fuck with it for real. No, that little shit. The Clippers loading up. Them niggas still
What?
losing.
What?
They signing everybody. Reggie Jackson, Tito Jackson.
That ain't no good.
Yeah.
And they still right.
That's some old
They
Cavalier
they
shit.
saw what? Markieff Morris, Morris Day, the
No, they
Time.
just-
That motherfucker, they just signed everybody.
Yo, hell yeah.
Fuck out of here. We not watching.
Right. Yo, y'all see the chick that took the hot Cheeto bath? The shit these motherfuckers be out here doing is crazy. I figured y'all wouldn't.
Well, I saw it.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. Clickbait. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah, I like
kept it
that.
moving. Like, you just not going to entice me with this bullshit, yo. I'm not the one, man. First of all, you trying
Like
to steal my identity and my motherfucking passwords with y'all bullshit, so I'm just not linking on it. Man, I done got one friend on Facebook in the past goddamn 9 months. Like, it's my man that did some work.
These niggas is trying to make Broom stand up. Like, what the fuck is going on? You ain't see the Broom challenge?
Yes.
Oh, man.
People
knew
want to
it
be
had-
entertained.
I knew it had got far when my son was in there doing. I was like, Jesus Christ!
I don't know.
If only you used the broom,
Right.
Like, for its intended purpose.
I can't even say nothing because, like, a couple weeks ago and shit, I was sweeping. She was like, "Oh, you sweep? Don't do that. Don't fucking do that." Another thing that touched me was the I seen the Kobe Bryant Dear basketball joint. The Junior won the award for the little short story.
Yeah.
That was dope. They played that. I
On
thought
the
that.
memorial.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all something. I really be feeling like I know I'm just married, but I don't know if I was to get divorced or like I don't think or cheat someone was having to I don't know if I would get married again. Have you? I'm not saying it's something you think about.
You right.
What?
No, that's
the
probably
best
a
answer?
fairly. That's probably a fairly. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's probably a fairly honest answer, man. Like, especially the older you get. I'm surprised you young.
The energy it takes.
It's a bad business deal. Let me tell you quite flat out. Let me tell you flat out. But you was young too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying
He was.
Like people, you don't have to get married to seek what you would want to seek from somebody, even from a lifelong thing. You could even, don't tell me about security, because you could write fucking contracts, wills, and trusts to figure that out if you so, you understand what I'm talking about? Like worried about money and all of that kind of stuff, right? But with marriages, you inviting the government into your life for some bullshit when it's all bullshit. If it ain't built about marriage, ain't nothing about love. You know what I'm saying? So like, as somebody that's been married for a really long time in young people's standards, 15 plus years, right? Like I'd tell my wife, and I don't think about her being gone. But we had this we do have conversations about our mortality and, you know, what if scenarios. So I said I don't think I would marry again. Cause why would I sign up for that shit? Let me be finished. But why would I sign up? Like, what are you giving, lady? Right? What are you giving? And whatever you talk about ain't worth whatever the fuck you talking about. That's what I'm letting you know. It just ain't at this stage of my life. So I probably wouldn't do it either. I never say never. I'm that type of dude, but I probably wouldn't do it.
I don't. And then I think even like, let's say, first of all, if something happened to T, T will haunt me for the rest of my life. So ain't no way. It's this guy on the internet. His name Big Jai. You ever heard of Big Jai?
Yeah.
And Big Jai be having the chick. His chick be like, "I'm coming too," no matter what he's doing.
Big
Like,
Jai
I'm
funny as
coming
shit.
too.
Yeah.
That's how.
I gotta give me a yam shirt.
Yeah. So his chick, her name Chantel. I think her name Chantel or Shantae, whatever. But every time he go do something, he's like, "You about to go game bang with some niggas?" She's like, "I'm coming too." So if she died, Lord forbid, she would be here, just taking up the covers and shit. And
Yeah, I would
So,
never do it again, yo.
yeah.
Never. Fuck that.
And then a lot of women can't deal with what comes with you. It would be things that would come with me that I don't think a woman can deal with. Like I'm not going to not be a
Ain't
part
no
of the
reason.
kids. Even like with the kids,
Yeah.
like with we got 4 kids. You know how they still mine regardless of how not. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
everybody can't deal with that. You know,
Well,
I've
listen,
seen.
this shifted. It shifted too. This is not an answer that you might have gotten from men of a certain age a generation or two ago.
Know why? Because they
This shift
no
is this is a shift that's happening. Go ahead. What you about to say, Nate?
because we're self-efficient. Them men needed women to take care of their ass.
Well, it's a
It's
lot to so it's a lot. There's a
I
lot
think
of
that's
layers.
it.
Like
I
so.
think
I'm
that's
gonna
it. 'Cause at
tell
the end
you.
of the day, go ahead.
Can I be real quick? It's late in the podcast. So you usually be
Go ahead, cool.
dropping
Go ahead.
all the real ones. Are like so. You know my man Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb says Corey Holcomb say it like that. He say, "Pass the pussy. What you got to offer?" Right. So
Right.
if you really boil it down to that, right, and you take that out of the equation, okay, it's a reason you chose your wife as your wife, your lady as your wife. It's a reason, right? Over she outlasted whoever else was whatever else. So, and it wasn't just coochie. Like the way that they think, I'm the fucking princess, I'm the queen, it's my happiness, it's my coochie. Like, no, it ain't just coochie at that point. You see what I'm saying? Like, so what else do you have? All right, so if you get past that, and if you understand what marriage, and you understand the not constraints, the what am I trying to you gotta balance each other out, so to speak, and I'm the word is escape. Compromises you gotta make. Why would you, if God forbid something happened, why would you willfully split your whatever, your time, your money, your energy with some other lady where her feelings are just gonna be her fucking feelings, when she, why would you do that again and then attach your fortune to that? That's why I don't even understand why these people, these Hollywood people get married so quick. Don't get married. You could be okay. You might be guilted and be diddy, like if you don't get married though. That's the risk. That's the risk that you take. But like
Right.
that's what you got to figure out.
Yeah, but I think we're more self-efficient than they were. Like we're all men who cook for our families. You know what I'm
Goddamn
saying?
right.
We're not sitting around waiting for our wives to come home and cook for us. You know what I'm saying? So I think certain men they wouldn't be able to like. What's crazy is my grandfather cook and do their own stuff. But I believe a lot of men were, they were lost without a woman there to make their food or wash their clothes or that old fashioned way of doing shit. Like, so end of the day, it's like, yo, I can cook. My wife can cook, but I've been cooking 19 years professionally. I cook better than my wife do. Not saying that my wife can definitely cook though. She cooks better than a lot of people I know, but I cook better than her. There's certain
No,
things she
but
makes better than me.
that's a
But
good
I'm just saying,
no, that's a good point. That's a good point, and it's a lot of like cooking and washing clothes. But like so that's it, man. Like you're
so
not
end of the
about to
day,
sign up. You're not about to sign up for no orders and all of that kind of stuff and no time raping. You're not about to do that again.
when you
The
sit back
older
here and
you
talk
get.
about that dedication, like at the end of the day, like you can find somebody to sleep with.
All
You get what I'm
day.
saying?
You can pay somebody to sleep with, apparently.
Exactly, and leave. Like you don't pay her to stay, you pay
Right.
her to leave. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the
Yes.
day, it's like, and it's less of a headache. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end
Correct.
of the day, we all know, and I'm young in it. Every day not a great day. It's some headaches. Don't get me wrong. I'm not thinking about leaving my wife. I'm happy with my wife, but
Right.
it's days when we don't get along, and it's moments when we don't get along. I'm like, she's
Right.
working my nerves, but I want to be with her, and if anybody work my nerves, it's gonna be her. But
Right.
I'm not gonna go out here and find somebody else to work my nerves.
Right.
Like,
They
nah,
all
this
working
is
there. That's definitely a
right,
fact.
exactly. But end of the day, at 37 years old, if it ain't gonna be her, then I'm cool.
Right.
I'm not finding something because
I mean, not right.
and
But
then you
right.
gotta think about the steps it takes to build that. it's time consuming to get to a point where as though, and I know y'all definitely know because y'all further along than I am.
Yeah,
But
you don't want to
it
do
takes
that no
time
more.
to get to a point. So you talking about starting brand new and getting to know a motherfucker and the shit that come with a motherfucker and all that. Like,
You out of
no. Listen, my grandpa told me straight up, my grandpa, he's still married to my grandmother. But they ain't been together in 40 years. My grandpa
Damn.
said, don't no woman come stay with her more than a weekend. You don't get no draw, nothing.
See? Yeah.
We ain't even playing them games. And I already had a chick come live with me and was living, and I get mail here, so I'm not fucking leaving. Nah, that shit real. Listen, and how they try to play it out here in the world, like, oh, it's men out here looking for somewhere to stay. It's women out here looking for somewhere to stay.
You goddamn right.
And they're getting your shit and don't want to leave.
And still motherfucking fire
Fucking
sticks.
dog. Listen, I almost went to jail that day. And she told me, oh, I get somebody shoot you in your head. Okay. Say
What?
less. Yeah. This nigga had the car. Bro, if it wasn't for Rob. If it wasn't for real cool, I might not be here and do a podcast. And I ain't saying I'm a tough guy, but nope. We not playing. I think you stole my daughter podcast. I know you stole my daughter podcast. How you steal a 9-year-old, 8-year-old's fire stick?
Damn.
Yeah, man. Bum ass bras, they out there.
Y'all hear Deontay Wilder? Did y'all talk about that while I was gone?
Oh yeah. We talked about Deontay Wilder.
You talk about his 40-pound suit? Did y'all talk about that?
No, that shit was 40 pounds.
Yeah, he's talking about his leg was weak because his suit came out there, it weighed 40 pounds, and he didn't think it was that heavy. See, this is what I be talking about. I don't know why people so young literally have this mentality. Like, you could have walked out the fucking ring with a shirt on. Like,
you could have put a towel over your head.
You thought it was a good idea to walk out with an extra 40 pounds on you that you had. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You thought nobody remember that shit. You know we're gonna remember? We'll remember Tyson Fury licking blood off your neck because he punched you in your fucking head.
Yo, like you a bitch. Like you a little bitch.
All right.
Like, dummy. Like, I wanted to honor Black History Month, and I wanted to put this suit on with all the batteries and the lights and the helmet.
You know, you disgrace Black History Month by letting some
Do you
white
like
British man whoop your
That's
ass.
exactly what his ass gonna be saying in a couple years, cool. Like, fuck, that shit's so fucking stupid, yo. Like,
that's an excuse.
Dumb as fuck.
No, my leg was fucked up. I'd have whooped his ass. Come on,
and now he want to get rid of Mark Breland, right? Like, so Mark Breland, his co-trainer and a professional fighter, right? You was getting fucked up. You literally pay your corner to make those decisions, right? Take pride out of it, you dumb.
Yeah.
Broadish ass nigga.
Thank you, Neef. I'm trying to I got a business to run.
Bro, almost can I call him one?
Right. Yeah, no, straight up. Yeah, no, for real. That's why I need to start saying, can I call him one? Right.
Right.
Sure. Yo, but dog, you wasn't supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had somebody who's a professional fighter who's sitting there. We all watched. Dog, you might have been in there fighting, but they should have stopped it a round and a half ago. Right? You lucky you got the 7 because you was shaking.
Did I say that cool?
Right? You know what I'm saying?
That cool?
And you got to live to fight another day. Mark Breland didn't know if your eardrum was busted or if you just had a scratch. How the fuck would he know that? Right? You couldn't move, you couldn't throw a punch, and you was getting tagged. So he's supposed to sit there and watch you just keep getting pounded. You can't. Why are you firing him? You should be goddamn firing him.
The shit that I said was they should have. I blame them for letting them go too long.
Right. That's what I said. When
somebody said, I think Cool said that he fired them, I thought he fired them because they didn't look out for him, not because they didn't let your dumb ass keep fighting. Then when you're in a wheelchair, you're a fucking eggplant. Then what?
Yeah, I didn't realize they fired him.
What?
Yeah, that's the heat.
You talking about the light skin boy with the glasses? Ain't just like two. It's two boys that's like twins that got something to do with boxing out here.
That's their father to be there. They're part of the promotion team.
So I worry about that. Like, if you firing the wrong people now, I don't know.
Right, like, so people supposed to sit there that you paid to make that decision. Like, that's why throwing in the towel is a thing. It's literally a thing.
And what I said, bro, earlier, I said they should have threw it in a while ago because he didn't have his legs from like the second round.
Wow.
He should have been fighting
Hey.
that like he could.
You know everything is a conspiracy theory. Is it true that what's the name camera got cut off or something while they was in the locker room?
Yes.
Did
they hit
it seem shady or was that just normal?
No, because what's the name used to do that too? Lennox Lewis, and he brought it up too. Like a lot of people don't want you to be in there. But again, that's a part of that. Everything has to be seen shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So
who camera got? I'm lost. What happened?
They hid the close off the camera in the locker room in Tyson Fury's thing. I'd be more concerned about having a gypsy curse put on him. It's gypsies for real. You know what I'm saying? Like his grandfather and his father was Gypsy Kings. Like for real, in real life. You know what I'm saying? So anything, man, could have happened. That motherfucker got up like the Undertaker last time Deontay Wilder knocked him out. Like
he licked his blood the other day.
Yo, nigga, you lick on my neck. A nigga lick on my neck.
Yeah.
And you got to be in some. What's it? He flicked his tongue on a nigga neck too. Like
he hit the nigga with the Shakira shit.
Motherfucker.
Shakira at the Super Bowl. Hit him with the Shakira at the Super Bowl shit.
Nigga hit with the fava beans. Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Shit.
With all the shit going on, it's a hell of an episode, gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and end it here. This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 82. That John Teller.
Who?
John Teller. Come on, man.
I don't know what it is.
Man, I'm definitely done now. I can't do this shit.
Who you play for? The Ravens?
Nah.
Oh.
If I said, what's the little nigga with the dreads that y'all had and then went to the Eagles?
Who?
The little nigga y'all had with the dreads that went to the Eagles, receiver, number 82. He on TV now. I just seen him on TV.
Ooh.
No fast nigga. Y'all had him when Flacco won.
And Quan Bolden?
Eagles.
No, he went to the Eagles after that. He was with y'all.
Oh, you talking about my man from Maryland, cool. What's his name?
Right.
Torrey Smith.
Right.
Torrey Smith, yeah.
Torrey Smith. Right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Brother Talking Shit, episode 82. I love y'all, man.
Love you too,
All right,
bro.
man. Love you too.
I'm about to go home. I'm about to go watch Homeland for an hour with the wife.
All right, bro.
I'm about to see what's up with this. What's the name shit? This the shit with Pacino. The Hunters.
Oh yeah, that Nazi shit on Prime Video.
I'm gonna see what that shit about.
Yeah.
Hold up, real quick. Hey, Von and y'all niggas out here talking that shit, and B just gave 49 tonight too. Talking about Ben Simmons over them B. Y'all lost your fucking mind. Just want to throw that out there. All right, I'm done now.
You good?
All right, y'all.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
I had to get that shit off.
All right.
Yo, I'm seeing this tomorrow, bro. Now wake up.
All right.
All right, love y'all.
All right.
Later, too, man.
Love you too.
Yo.